Hi, this is Judy from Fox Cities Quilt Company, and this is Sunday from the Sewing Room, where we give you tips, tricks, and a few tutorials to help you with your sewing and quilting projects. If you like our videos, please hit that subscribe button below. Today I'm going to talk to you about working with vinyl and sewing with vinyl. There are so many fun projects and patterns out there for you to sew, and I was pretty intimidated by vinyl, and then if you follow some easy instructions, you can see that it's not as hard as it looks. So I want to show you what the vinyl that I've been working with looks like. This is the by Annie vinyl. It comes in a tube, and there's, as you can see, there's quite a bit on there. So if you have leftovers, what are you going to do with it, right? So I also wanted to show you that I'm kind of missing my stuff here, so you can tell that we are highly produced. So right now I am working on, let me put this down, a clear stadium bag for a friend of mine. Yes, we love the Green Bay Packers. I'm not quite finished with it, but I'm going to be making 2 of them, and I have the vinyl cut out for it. So before I show you that, I also want to show you a couple of projects that I have made with the vinyl. I have made the Room with a View, which is basically a box with a vinyl front so that you can see what's in there. The other thing that I have made is the By Annie On The Go bag. She just came out with a 2.0, and it has vinyl here, and it also has vinyl in here. This is pretty nice, so you can put your driver's license. This is a great little bag for traveling. And then I made it twice because I had a lot of fabric. So again, vinyl here and vinyl on the inside. So the other thing I wanted to show you with the vinyl, and again, I'm making this little stadium bag. I'm not quite done with it, as you can see, but I wanted to show you that it's pretty much all vinyl. So there are many types of vinyl. Some come just clear, and I'm going to show you a piece of clear vinyl here. You can see that it's just basically clear. And then some are printed, and I'm trying to find that, but it's So Hungry Hippie makes vinyl, and I can't see it right off the bat here. So Hungry Hippie makes a vinyl that are printed, and they're all so really cute. So when you get the clear vinyl, it comes with a paper backing on it. And you can use this paper backing to sew on so it will glide through your machine easier. But I'm always a little leery of doing that because what if you get too aggressive and pull those stitches right out? I guess it would be okay if you used teeny tiny stitches. One of the other essential things that you need to sew vinyl is a Teflon foot. So I'm showing you the Teflon foot for my sewing machine. It's plastic, and then on the back it has a Teflon coating. Okay, so if you take the paper backing off of the vinyl, that's fine, but then you're going to rub underneath your machine. And I'm going to show you how to fix that, and then I'm also going to show you what it looks like to stitch on vinyl. So here I am putting the freezer paper over the top of my machine, and all I've done is I've creased it so that I can just cut her out around the feed dogs, because you don't want your paper to move, you just want to cut around the feed dogs. And so of course you want to, don't use your fabric scissors to do this, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You can cut around it any way you want. Like I said, I used my nails to crease the spot. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay it over my feed dogs, and I make sure that it's not moving at all. And I'm taking washi tape or a paperback tape. You can also use painter's tape if you'd like to tape it down so that it's nice and smooth. And if you are covering up a lot to your right, you may want to use a seam guide, a magnetic seam guide, so that you get a good seam. The patterns that I've been using calls for a good seam. I have a denim needle in, and I have my stitch length set at 2.5. And here I'm just going to show you how it glides really smoothly with the paper down and my Teflon foot. And my seams, my stitches are set at 2.5. And I will show you what that looks like here in a second. And those are really nice stitches. So now if you're going to double up, what you need to do is fold it in two. And you don't want to pin because obviously you don't want to put pinholes into your vinyl. So go ahead and grab your Wonder Clips or your fabric clips to hold your two pieces in place. And you can just, again, slip it right under there. Again, I have a denim needle and my stitch length is set at 2.5. And it just really just glides right through with the paper underneath it if you don't want to keep the paper on to the vinyl that it comes with. And there we go. Those are really nice, pretty stitches on your vinyl. Easy peasy. So I have sewn it all together, and yes, you can take the stitches out, but it will leave holes. So if you're going to sew right in the same spot, or maybe your stitches were a little funky or something, it's fine. Another way to maybe help those holes seal up a little bit so that you can re-sew it is take your hair dryer and put it on there for a few minutes. You do not want to put it under a hot iron. If you put it under an iron, make sure it's on the low setting and that you put a piece of parchment paper over the top so that you don't melt your vinyl. Again, there are so many fun things that you can do with vinyl. And remember to use a denim needle, and I would lengthen your stitches to 2.5 millimeters. I usually quilt with 2, but you're going to want to lengthen your stitches. Then if your vinyl gets a little wrinkled, because let's say you're turning a project right side out and you have these wrinkles in here, and again, just take your hair dryer for a few seconds and those wrinkles will just smooth right out. I had that problem when I turned this bag right side out. And what I did was like I said, I hit it with my hair dryer and those wrinkles came right out. And just a few seconds, obviously don't get too close. So put vinyl in your sewing repertoire. You're going to be happy you did. You can make a lot of fun projects with it. Take can't out of your sewing vocabulary because you can sew with vinyl. This is Judy from Fox Cities Quilt Company, Sunday from the Sewing Room. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.